Hi everyone, today we're going to take a look at the best white gaming keyboards in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our top 10 best picks, and we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a white gaming keyboards. You can find links to all of the products we've mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Corsair K70 RGB MK2C. Let's start off with the best of the best. Corsair is known for making some top-notch gaming keyboards, but even among their finest, the Corsair K70 RGB MK2C stands out as hands down the premium keyboard to own. While this beautiful, mechanical keyboard does come at a price, unless you can find it on sale, that price also promises a peripheral that can withstand your gaming sessions and even compete with you if you're a hardcore gamer. A full-brushed aluminum frame gives you one hell of a sturdy ride, nearly unlimited color customization for its per-key RGB lighting, keeping you powerful even in the dead of night, and a detachable, soft-touch wrist rest that will keep you nice and comfortable during long gaming sessions. One of the most iconic features of the K70 is its switches. Cherry MX Speed Silver switches provide the fastest and lightest linear switch at only 45 actuation force and a fierce 1.2 actuation distance. It's not only quiet but lightning fast, with no ghosting to keep up with your reflexes. These switches are little powerhouses and hold up to 100 million keystrokes. While this wouldn't be ideal for someone looking to use this keyboard for everyday typing, it would destroy your virtual enemies, and honestly, who needs anything else? Did I mention the keyboard's PBT double-shot keycaps? Yay! You're never wearing this keyboard down. Additionally, if you plan to travel with the K70, it's ready to keep up, with onboard memory allowing 8 MB profile storage with hardware macro and lighting playback. You can save up to 3 stored profiles without external software, so you can get right to gaming no matter where you go. The design of the K70 really understands convenience. Thanks to a USB pass-through port, you can easily access additional USB ports for your headset or mouse. You also get multimedia and volume control at your fingertips, so there's no need to pause your game. And of course, you've got your Windows key lock to really make sure no one's stopping your fun, not even yourself. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Asus ROG Strix Scope and xTKL Moonlight White. Asus has made a number of white components and peripherals in the past, but the launch of their Moonlight White series expands those offerings to a number and consistency that we haven't typically seen from them. The Asus ROG Strix Scope and xTKL Moonlight White is a gorgeous reskin of what was already one of the best gaming keyboards of the year. The ROG Strix Scope and xTKL Moonlight White is more of a silvery gray, with customizable RGB backlights that default to an icy blue out of the box. Whether you keep the default coloring or program your own with the ROG Armory Crate, it's going to be a splash of modern, classy color for your computer station. Additionally, there's very little light bleeding, which keeps the lighting subtle and efficient. The Scope and xTKL Moonlight White is available with either brown switches, which are tactile and require greater actuation force. You'll need to strike the tiniest bit harder, or red switches, which are linear and don't require as much actuation force. If you're a fan of the noise and feel of mechanical keyboards, the brown switches are a better bet. If you prefer the faster performance for gaming and want something that's going to be quiet and springy, go for the red switches. However, keep in mind the keycaps aren't universally swappable, so if you were hoping to get a white base and add some colored keys, you might have a hard time finding compatible options. With the development of new ultra-responsive keyboards like the Razer Huntsman and Corsair K70, the Strix Scope and X slides down a couple of places from what had been a comfortable 3rd or 4th place for gaming keyboard speeds. The number 3 position is held by Alienware off of 110 Lunar Lite. So if money isn't an issue, and you're a sucker for anything Alienware, don't worry, we're too. Then the Alienware off of 110 is perfect for you. Specifically, we'll be checking out the Lunar Lite model. This low-profile keyboard both looks good and feels good and shows off its Alienware logo beautifully. An aluminum alloy frame and ABS plastic case come together to create a really nice, understated yet durable keyboard. Fully customizable RGB lighting illuminates your gameplay, and a subtle, floating bud design gives this peripheral a really desirable landscape you just can't help but look at. The off of 110 comes with Chering's low-profile red switches. These little boys are linear and quiet with lightning-fast responses to amp up your gaming speed. 3.2 total travel distance and 45 actuation force combine to make for a powerful and durable key press, while they are a little fast for regular typing. They are very quiet, so they could potentially be used for both hardcore gaming and casual writing. In order to customize your keyboard, simply plug the keyboard in and the software installs itself. From there, you can program each key however you choose for macros and key assignments, including their RGB lighting, of course. And key rollover also makes sure your keystrokes are always precise and deadly. An exciting and important feature to note, similar to the K70, the OFF100 tank offers onboard memory, so you can easily travel with this keyboard and not have to worry about reprogramming all over again. Let's get to the action. Overall, this is an impressive model from the always impressive Alienware line. It's also just subtle and quiet enough to be a promising partner for you whether you're gaming or working. This versatility combined with the overall quality and nice low-profile design makes the OFF100 tank one of the best white keyboards on the market. Next at number 4, we have Logitech 915 TKO White. Logitech may have the single widest range of prices and qualities available in their lineup of computer peripherals. Their keyboards range from slapped together hunks of plastic you can get for $10 at any office supply store to finely tuned optical mechanical keyboards that people gladly pay hundreds of dollars for. In case it wasn't clear, the Logitech 915 TKO White is in the latter category. The 915 TKL White is part of a series of machined aluminum gaming keyboards with high-speed optical mechanical switches. Although it includes both full-sized and TKL, tankless or 80% keyboards, wired and wireless keyboards, and a variety of switches, only the 915 TKL is available in white. The entire lineup is fantastic, so it's kind of unfortunate that there's only one choice for people who are looking for a specific color of peripheral. This is a very low-profile keyboard, and the absence of the numpad is typically going to make it a better choice for people on the go. However, the travel distance and feedback can still make it suitable for sustained, everyday use. As mentioned previously, the only white version of the 915 uses the tactile keys, which are smooth and quiet with a good bounce. If you prefer clicky or linear switches, you'll need to get it in black or find another keyboard. Furthermore, the 915 is a 1000 Hz polling rate, meaning that it's trying to check for a signal or status change once per millisecond, which is consistent with most high-level keyboards. Razer and Corsair have both released keyboards with even higher polling rates, but for now, the industry standard is still the 1000 polling rate. A high polling rate will create a smooth, responsive typing and gaming experience. However, since this is a wireless keyboard, the latency, how long it takes your computer to receive and register the key command, is higher than you'd see from wired keyboards. The number 5 position is held by Razer Huntsman Mercury White. Coming in hot is a first contender from Razer, and it's a strong one. A fast, clicky keyboard perfect for gamers who want a great peripheral that will demand your gaming be heard. For a premium price, the Razer Huntsman Mercury White is a hefty and powerful full-size gaming keyboard. Unlike the mechanical switches that we're used to so far, the Razer offers its own ridiculously fast optical switches. This means the switches have an optical light sensor inside them, so you really don't have to push down far to press and register a click. In fact, these switches offer a 1.5 actuation point with just 45 actuation force to really amp up your speed when you play. These switches are not only accurate and responsive, but they also feel great to type on thanks to their tactile stroke. Each key is backlit by 16.8 million customizable lights and fully programmable macros. Thanks to Razer's Hypershift, all keys and keypress combos are able to be remapped to help you really personalize your gameplay and execute some complex commands. You would, of course, need to use Razer's software Synapse to control any of these features. While this keyboard could benefit from a palm rest for your wrist, if you use its feet to raise the angle, you should give yourself a bit more comfort while gaming. While it isn't the most ergonomic keyboard, it is good looking and durable with a very unique quality to its key switches. It is a bit on the larger end in terms of keyboard sizes, but if that's what you're looking for, then this is the right keyboard for you. The number 6 position is dominated by Razer Blackwidow Lite Mercury White. If for whatever reason the Corsair K70 doesn't work for you, whether because of its expensive price or simply because it's too cool for you, take a look instead at a smaller, tankless keyboard option, the Razer Blackwidow White TKO. This modern-looking, sleek little keyboard is definitely helpful on the budget end. Make no mistake, even though this keyboard is cheaper and compact, it's certainly powerful and nicely constructed. You won't be giving up durability. How does the Blackwidow differ from our K70? It offers Razer's own orange switch technology with tactile feedback, versus linear and a light 45 actuation point with anti-ghosting for accurate, fast gameplay. Oh, and an impressive 80 million clicks in case you were worried this little guy wouldn't be able to compete with you. You'll even be able to take a look at its orange switches, with the keyboard's exposed bases. A nice touch to make your gear stand out. While it does have a bit of a click to it, the keyboard stays pretty quiet overall, especially thanks to its ring sound dampeners that work to not only reduce noise but travel distance and typing fatigue. Choosing the right switch is definitely a matter of preference and the kind of games you play. So if you're looking for a tactile switch that doesn't wake up the house when the gaming gets fierce, this is the right keyboard for you. It's duly useful if you plan to use this keyboard to type with it as well. Moving on to the next at number 7 with ROCCAT Vulcan 122 AMO. If you're in the market for an impressive looking keyboard that doesn't rely on the usual cherry switches, then you just might be in the market for the ROCCAT Vulcan 122 AMO. One of this powerful keyboard's standout features is actually its design. Built with an anodized aluminum plate to keep the keyboard durable, it does manage to maintain a low profile with its shortened keycaps. The keyboard also features dedicated media control buttons and a nicely textured volume wheel, so you definitely convenience under your fingertips. Rubberized feet help keep the 122 in place, and a detachable palm rest helps keep those hands feeling good. Thanks to its 16.8 color per key RGB lighting, you can happily customize away. And if you're not interested in customizing, the AMO intelligent lighting system lets the entire keyboard change colors continuously and reacts to your key presses for some truly beautiful, dynamic gameplay. Now let's talk about those keys. Again, these aren't the usual cherubs, but ROCCAT's own Titan, which are powerful little switches. The 122 offers both tactile or linear Titan switches, depending on your preference. These strong, responsive switches have an actuation point of 1.8 and a 3.6 total travel distance. They are loud, but not quite as loud as the Huntsman. Thanks to their full plastic housing, the keys will definitely last you. While the design lets the lighting spill beautifully while you play, overall, 122's keys are very well done and will feel good to both play with and work with professionally, especially if you choose the tactile switches. The number 8 position is held by Logitech G513 Silver. If you're on a tight budget but are still looking for a powerful keyboard that is not only good looking but comfortable as well, then I might just have a good fit for you. The Logitech G513 Silver is a great addition to the Logitech world. This quiet, tactile mechanical keyboard comes at a pretty reasonable price, but have no fear. That certainly doesn't mean the G513 is lacking in quality. A good-looking, aircraft-grade brushed aluminum alloy top case immediately gives this keyboard an impressive, eye-catching look. With a detachable palm rest made of soft memory foam all the way up to its edges, you won't have to worry about your hands getting uncomfortable right as you're in the most crucial moment of battle. In fact, that comfortable palm rest is one of the best features of the G513. It's that well made. And now to the keys themselves. The 16.8 million color RGB per key lighting is fully customizable to give the keyboard a unique look that best matches your style. Logitech definitely stepped up its switch game since its 910 keyboard. The original tactile Razer G switches used in the 910 had a poor, spongy quality to them. Fortunately, Logitech upgraded their Razer G into something linear, quiet, and lightning fast. With its 45 actuation force and a 1.5 actuation point, this is definitely a competitive keyboard. Especially if you're not looking for a noisy keyboard, Logitech's new GX switches have answered your prayers. Next at number 9 we have Cooler Master SK650 White Limited. Missing out on that number pad and RGB lighting? Fear not, I still have plenty of styles for you to choose from, including the lovely silver brushed aluminum finish Cooler Master SK650 White Limited Edition. The SK650 Limited Edition is just that, a special limited edition piece of hardware to proudly add to your game room. Because of its unique color, the SK650 is a slightly higher price than the original, but its well-thought-out design is worth the price. This mechanical keyboard offers Cherry MX slim switches with a 3.2 mm travel distance and a stunning 1.2 mm actuation point, 6-key rollover, and anti-ghosting. These low-profile switches are perfect for gaming accuracy, and if your reflexes are as good as you claim, then the SK650 won't disappoint you. The click is lightning fast and sensitive, allowing you to button mash as needed without confusing your clicks. This linear switch also means there won't be any annoying clicking sounds as you game deep into the night. With flat keycaps, you get a serious piece of hardware with a seriously nice look to boot and a smooth feel on top of that. One impressive feature that you'll love about the SK650 is its adjustable keyboard settings. You can easily and quickly adjust per key backlighting, switch lighting modes, and record macros through the keyboard itself. So no need to hassle yourself with software when all you really want to do is get into the action. And of course, if you do want a software to customize to your heart's content, the SK650 does indeed come with easy-to-use software. And just like the Blackwidow, the SK650 comes with a detachable cable, so it's no problem at all to pick up and go with your new keyboard, even without a palm rest. The SK650 is made to keep your clicks light and comfortable. While it might seem like a typing keyboard and could potentially be used as such, this minimalist design doesn't take away from its powerful switches and good-looking, customizable 16.7 million colors RGB. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Redragon K550. Another formidable keyboard that helps you stay budget-conscious is the Redragon K550. For a fair price, this keyboard is really packed to the brim with features. Starting off with the design, you get a really subtle aircraft-grade aluminum build and plate-mounted mechanical keys for a reliable product that can keep up with your gaming. Its detachable wrist support also packs in added support as you play. The keys are also medium click with a tactile bump that are very similar to the Cherry Brown, so you can easily switch from gaming to office work. Anti-ghosting and molded keycaps promise precise gaming and sturdy keys you can mash on. Now for something I really love about the K550. This keyboard comes packed with 12 multimedia keys and 12 programmable macro keys to give you an intensely personalized gaming experience. While these keys aren't backlit, you'll love having so many programmable options to choose from that stay right under your fingertips. Not to mention, this little keyboard also gives you onboard memory for storing macros and lighting configurations, so you can quickly get to gaming no matter where you are. Pair all of those features with the added bonus of its USB pass-through and volume control, and you get a strong keyboard at an incredibly low price. The K550 would be perfect if you're a more casual gamer and also looking for a keyboard to support your day job. It's smartly designed and not too over the top, with long-lasting materials and keys that feel good to game and work on. That's all for today. We upload computer and accessories product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.